ne kore to dori turahuthira AI artificial intelligence ne kadori kamutumia hatiri undu gatangika hatiri undu gatangika uria mutumia ekaga. I would better marry a man gukira mutumia gukahe stress na ciana na do na we want to cut it short. Na no njire mundu wothe wikuo in lesbianism, in gayism, my friend, you are under curse of God. Run away.
Guys, goko ni gwa Triple M favored no korone ritari ya kuri ya bere gukoro kenyitanira na ithwe etekera go subscribe, ku like and ku share. Thegio muno ntondo wa support yanyu. Umuthi turathiriria horo wa lesbianism and gayism twina Pastor Dan toreda kurio gimura na part 1 okoro ndukiro raki watch. Watch part 2 peke yake ndugukoro kinyita uhoro wa mafundithio maya tukoretwo tugitara uhoro wa kiugo kia Ngai andu moraga ni tondu wa kwaga ugi na Pastor Dan ari haha ugo ndugetikire kura na part 1 gukoro kimenya ntwakoro tugitarwo twerwo atiriri lesbianism na gayism ni punishment ya sin iria yekirwo kuma tene na thaici uguo part 2 ndenda korage tutaririo uhoro what we consume uhoro wa content. Pastor Dan tugithiaga na mbere.
Mwiroreri wakwa ngakugeithia muno njitagwo Dan Kinyanji wa Muthoni gakunyita ugeni tuthie na mbere ni tondu gikuyugire atiriri mwendika gwace gatunguri ni kwenjagira wenda karia gatungu gathie na mbere kwenjera. Why our generation is affected by this punishment? Gitumi kia undu uyu utukinyire mahinda-ini maya ri ni tondu wa maundu maria tura consume no tuhote go prevent. It happened a long time ago no ndirakinyiriire Africa. Nona nikio kugite tukiambiriria uga atiriri twamionaga kuria thungu tukamiona ku no ndiari guku. It had not. Why? Because Africa ndirari exposed. Whatever you are exposed to, you receive its effect. Kiria giothe we exposed kuri kio ne wamukagira kiria kiumanaga nakio ungituika exposed kwi riũa ri ni ukuigua rugari wa riũa ungituika exposed ne heho ri ni ukuigua. So the problem with our generation is what we are exposed to. Na kwambiriria na njugi atiriri I will blame so many things but I don't want to blame so many things. I want to blame one thing, the choices we make. Haya teneri gutanoka maundu maingire ni kwari tu TV ni ndirikanaga kuria ndarereirwo ni kwari ga TV kamwe ga itura kare ka veterinary wa itura ni no wetu ari na TV so veterinary ucio ri ari na ga TV ka Great Wall maga twathiaga gakaigwo nja na metha na betiri tukona wrestling
ciana ciothe citura riu
ni nanake twathi kuona wrestling. So by then generation itu diari exposed. What has happened is by technology, and technology is very good, is very good. Non exposure ya yori egiokato te hariri, we were not prepared. It is so sudden. It is so sudden. Thimo ici cia kiria rirokire mwaka wa ngirigere on you know, it is so sudden and now everybody has it. It is so sudden tutiahotire kwihaririria kiria githiini wacio tutiahotire gucira riri what are the pros and the cons. Tutiahotire kurora niguo tumenye tukwirigiriria atia. We accepted and embraced without making choices.
True.
So this is what has happened.
Choices we are making.
Yes. Tukiambiriria kuonio riri ifindi iria tubatie ne kuona muno ri na ifindi cia soap opera na gutire TV etarehaga soap opera.
Yes.
Now tell me mwana wa grade 2 ni ambia go feed soap opera agikinya 80 mwana ucio gukorwa hana atia. Let us talk openly the way things are.
Yeah.
Ni ambia go feed gafeed karia ka TV ya kwanyu ya mucio wendete ndikwenda ku quote any to dikire na thina na but I'm against the programmers of the shows. VTB atigirwo ku You know, vioja mahakamani yatigirwo ku. Nini ndirikanaga hindi iyo ri ni kwari na gibindi gietagwo The Bold and the Beautiful. Kingiokire mami matwiraga toro. Toro ihenya no ngionekire ukihiuka hiuka hau metha-ini ni bara. Because it was not your content. Nona, riu itwe to open it riri. Mwana wa turi niyo ene kuri
gwe gibindi
giokaga thinacara kwanja kiugia thinacara nginya thaemwe kiu nikio kiega arikia kuona gatuni ahingurire channel fulani one gabindi fulani ka wendo. The truth is mundu uyu ona ndoi wendo niki ndoi niki mekaga ndoi kumumunyana niki ndoi maundu maya mothe na tondu arona andu athungu magika uguo na ni andu agima riria kambia kugimara the first thing akenda ku exercise
ni uguo. Ona bethe urakora ngina thiku ici ibindi icio ni ciraji kurehe tuge okorwo ni muiritu akimumunya uria ungi okorwo ni mwanake akimumunya uria ungi na nikio riu uhoro wa topic ino ya muthenya lesbianism igakorwo ikingirira hau.
So here comes it kugakorwo atiriri kwina mundu wina thina wa riri low self esteem mundu uyu ri ni arenda kwendo no ndangihota ku approach mwanake nona kugwe gwetha kairetu kamurata gake agerie ku exercise na feel ori ari ange mara feel. You get and low self esteem mwanake uyu ena low self esteem ndangihota ku approach kairetu no ni arenda go feel good narenda go feel takoma na muiretu so it begins by problems yes of low self esteem ugakora is very low. True. Very low. True. Agakorwo teriuri no endire uguo. That is way one. Way two re other than low self esteem way two ne ugakora teriri now it has become accepted. Ni exercise eto muno riu it has become accepted kwina society ya gayism ya gayist metawo
ni gayism gweciria na lesbians na gay
kwina society na ni marenda magitirwo nginya negative. You know now go twikite legal mundu ena choice yeah I can pick todo ni atwika accepted. You see Satan, the Bible says in the book of John 10:10. You got to read John 10:10. Ate for the thief comes to steal, then kill and destroy. Nenya da go fagorania. Go got to read the thief comes to steal, destroy and then kill. Metodo killing ni odo wa mwisho. So okakaya aba kuiya meciria ma mundu angihota gukuiya ri agacoka negua ku destroy ri no muhaka atume undu ucio uwitikire. Shaitani ndangihota guku destroy utetikirite. Nona so if I have not accepted myself to be against Shaitani ndangihota kunia no turirwaga no ndiriria ni ndiraigua no ni ndiraigua asa ndiraigua no riria ngetikira na Shaitani atagetaga celebrities. Let me tell you, the genesis of these whole things is celebrities. Akaigwa mundu ngania na niguo ritwa inene ri ucio ni ngi nie na ndikire kanini na ndirenda kumutukia ri
kire ande he handron ati akoragwo apikare MENA large of influence ari akiria au niho kiria ciake pick point.
Yes. Satan is very wise. He plays his cards very well. Very well. So kiria gwikari egukwamba kuonia atiriri waingira society ine no ri riu wendo kaneciria uhoro wa mutumia na ni kuri tudori tungi turokire twa China ni turiaria uhoro wa tudori tu ni kuri tudori turahuthira AI artificial intelligence ni kadori ka mutumia hatiri undu gatangika hatiri undu gatangika uria mutumia ekaga kiria gatari tu no soul no moyo but every other thing kenayo ginya kwaria waria ni kara respond gutheka ni karatheka kena everything
kiria aromeni kugura maragura kana
riu kagura wagura gagatwika kamutumia gaku ni atiri undu tangika nako
ni ma heartbreaks maigehire ka mundu arona atiriri ndakwenda kiria.
The problem is our society doesn't have knowledge. Nona society itũ rĩ ndĩrenda one gũthiĩ cost tũrenda shortcut. I will better marry a man gũkĩra mũtumia gũkahe stress na ciana na do na we want to cut it short. Ni ndirenda responsibility ya kũgĩa mwana.
Tondũ hau no pressure tu peke yake.
Ni ndirenda responsibility ya gũtua na mũthuri atĩ ndinde ngĩmũrugĩra ndinde ngĩka atĩ. I don't want. How many women are like that? Marenda kũgĩa mwana tu. You have had it. I just want a child. Mi sitaki kitu ingine kwa mwanaume. Mi mwanaume akinipea tu mtoto
niko sawa.
How many women want to be independent? How many men don't want responsibility?
True.
That is the problem. Halafu rĩu tũkarehe rĩrĩ weakness ĩno rĩ tũkambia kũmĩ accept. It is wrong. It is a weakness and it is a curse. It is a wrath from God. We are accepting wrath. And it is good to note. It is a wrath. Tora accept marakara. Magai. What we are accepting. Nano jire mudu wothe wikuo. In lesbianism, in gayism. My friend, you are under curse of God. Run away.
True. Before
God destroys you completely in it, run away. Ntondo ugikruka ukienda ni kuigua ria Ngai amaninaga. Still in the book of Romans how to guthomaga. Ni kuigua ria Ngai acokaga akamanina magathira. Magathira makariganira. Run away. It is wrong. Na no jere society itu. It is very wrong to even think about it.
Na rĩu njũria atĩrĩrĩ, as a society tuge ona ta bũrũri ũngĩtĩkĩria ũhoro ũyũ uge nĩ rĩu gũtirĩ ũnomenya onokorwo thaa ici ũguo maũndũ maya nĩ marahanĩka tuge ta bũrũri wa Kenya matirĩ maraamua atĩ this is it, we are going to do this. Gũtirĩ mũndũ ũrĩa ũragio nĩ ũrĩthiaga igoti ũkaheo certificate ũkerwo okay tũtikinyĩte hau bado. Rĩu tuge bũrũri ũngĩkinya handũ ta hau kĩrĩa consequences nĩ ta irĩkũ?
One, there are things we call world order. Ni kuri maundu metagwo world order. Number one, world order area ihori. Satan is against marriage. Fully. Is against marriage. Marriage and Satan. So he is against it. He will do everything to make sure that. Na nikio koraga riri, mabũrũri maria makũrĩte mũno rĩ, ni kuri maundu metagwo contract marriages. Twahikania mĩaka ĩno thiĩ rũraya nĩ ũgũkora maũndũ mau. Tũkũhikania mĩaka ĩno tũkũhikania mĩaka ĩtatũ tũtigane. Because Satan does not want marriage.
Na arũaga mũno na marriage nĩkĩ?
Tondũ rĩrĩ marriage is the basic. Okay, marriage nĩ design ya rĩrĩ completeness of a man.
How?
Man is never complete without a woman. A woman is never complete without a man. If you want to see a great man, that man, show me the woman behind him. Mudhogo ikire uguo akiuga atiriri that every successful man
there is a woman.
Because the completeness, if you want to achieve greatness, mix the two.
Gomania mengete kauge kauguo nĩ tukaheneka
na nĩ amenyaga rĩrĩ andũ mangĩikara mangĩmarĩ macoke meke ũrĩa Ngai arenda. Those people will never break. Okay, they will never break one in marriage, they will never break in their purpose. Ũrĩa wothe menda gwĩka nĩkĩo ũkoraga mũndũrũme no ahike no ahike kamũndũ gatarĩ onakĩ. Yes, gatarĩ onakĩ kamũndũ bure within 5-10 years, they are even driving, they have, because the completeness. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God.
Wow. He who finds another man.
It is a wife, you obtain favor. So there is a favor designed for marriage. And marriage of a man and a woman. There is favor ya Ngai niwe tumaga andu aya makinyanire. Satan knows that. He knows what people can achieve if they remain together. if they realize their purpose and work together. Na nikio maandiko mauga atiriri, a man shall live and a woman shall live, two shall become
one.
If you are able to achieve, reke ngwire triple M, angĩkorwo no ũhote ku achieve we na mũndũ waku mũtuĩke ũndũ ũmwe, mwĩcirie ũndũ ũmwe, mwĩkage ũndũ ũmwe, if you are able to achieve that, there is no mountain, no mountain, gũtirĩ kĩrĩma mũtakambata. You don't even need the mountain to move.
Uguo.
You just need to be there. Satan knows this. And now he is against it. Hiyo ni world order. It is something called world order. Kugie na riri, disorder. You know, God is an orderly person. So when there is disorder, there is absence of
God.
Where there is disorder, anywhere, disorder, the first thing you should know, God is not there. Because God is a God of order. So anytime there is disorder, he is absent.
True.
He is totally absent. That is what Satan wants to achieve, the absence of God in a man's life. The aim ya Shaitani ni mundu oranwo na Ngai gutikanagie na mundu ugaikara. Ni tondu maandiko mauga Ibrahimu ni aikarire guoko-ini kwa urio ni kwa toire. Riu ndendaga mundu ungi akaingira ho. You get? So the order of Satan, the mission of Satan is to do whatever it takes to make sure that there is no order in the world. Gayism and lesbianism ni gwitikiria Ngai etikiritie na ratha. Saitani ni oi Ngai ekorakara mwitikirie, so egutigirira ni atuma Ngai ni eka kiundu gigutuma Ngai. He will do that because that is his work. Atigirire ni mwagia disorder. So there will be absence of God in the world. Na kwagia absence of God re andu matuikaga inhuman. No njurage mundu riria ndenda uria ndenda anyhow deyurage. It is happening in our eyes.
True.
Do you know why people are killing themselves like Uguo? It is because God is absent.
Because ndirona gina kamwana kanini urakoria kauga mimi sitawaioa vile mambo iko. Exactly.
You see now, that is the success of Satan. World egokorwo in disorder. Na ikiora to world order. World order. It's a pattern of the whole world. It is not a mission of one country. Satan is not after one country. One country is too small for God, for Satan. It is too small for Satan. He needs the whole world.
Sure.
Tondu maandiko haria twathomete hindi wengi thiini wa ibuku ria Matthew 24 yugaga atiriri ati birth pains ici ciokari kiugo ni gukunjio gikahunjio thi yothe. Satan is against the spreading of the gospel. So once he realizes there will be a way that you guys will align to God and have God, he will begin fighting that way immediately. Na nikio koraga riri mundu uria wi kwa Ngai ni ari mathina maingi muno.
Niguo.
Because Satan is against. Haya, so back to lesbianism and gayism. What will happen is it will continue. And the truth is, it will continue. In the near future, the government of Kenya will legalize it. In the near future. Corona protests, corona K, then the government will sit down. Bunge no igaikara thi, design na yambie kwaririria uhoro wa rights for gays. Na out of Western influence, it will be made like you can do it. What will happen is God will go away. Mission of Satan is being achieved. Satan is on a mission. It is being achieved. And that is what he plans. God will go away. Where a man and a man are sleeping together, there is no blessing. God is absent. Satan is ruling. Where a woman and a woman are sleeping together, leave alone sleeping, even kissing, God is absent. Absent, totally absent. Where I sit down and think of how Joroge can become a man that he is absent, he is gone. And once he is absent, Satan begins to reign. Instant. Eria yugaga atiriri, when the cat is away, the mice, bear ni yes, that is what Satan wants. They are the guy ehere Kenya, and now will be left to sin.
Neru ahoi guy, what are we supposed to do? Nigetha muthenya ucio ndukana kinye kana nigetha tutikana kinye handu hau bururi-ini itu.
Ni no nyambe njire andu atiriri. One, people need to pray. People are not seeking God. The churches are weak. I'll tell you and I'll repeat again. The problem is the church. That's all the I'll still go back and say the problem is the church. If the church can teach God and let people seek God,
the way it's supposed to be.
Let me tell you, you will never joke with a God who will make a lame walk. You will never joke. You will never joke with a God who raised someone from the dead. You will never joke with such a person. Why people are joking with God is that God is so weak to them. Unaona, Mungu wako weak sana kwa maisha ya watu, hayuko strong. You see, Ngai angikoda ngeriukia mundu tugithoma Bible-ini ni ariukagia wariukirie ona ndararikeriukania thiko ici. You see, the problem is the church.
True.
Na nikio mehia maingi marahanika magoka mahanikite makahanika.
Kiria say like kanitha waria ndurathikiririo muno tatene.
You know why? Because the church is weak. We preach water and behind the scene we drink wine. Kiria ndauga mutigeke kanitha-ini nini ni wa mbere guthi gweka. How will we ever grow? The problem is we don't have God seekers. We have people who are seeking to be wealthy, rich, and nano juria tiriri. How useless will life be if daciarwo thome na mathina maingi pio ndarikio guo nyone mawira na gustrago taru guo ndo mana strago magietha mawira riria nguona mbeca ndware ngue oriri ndagia ciana ciakwa ciathie kugimara ngue. Then how useless is life?
That's very useless.
Nona muturire ucio nduri na bata agikorwo I'm only in this world for money.
Yes,
it has no point. There is no point ultimately no point.
Na matire na umudu.
Okay, agikongo githie na ndege ngure ndege njoke ngakua ri.
Matire fata.
The problem is we have forgotten the manual. We have forgotten the manual. Even the church itself has deserted God. People don't seek God. Let me tell you the truth. In this generation of ours, people are assuming God. They think God is a gifter.
Wow.
They take God as modorio hea umaheaga. Yes, nothing else. Koguo itari na kindu ndirabatara.
Akoro ndarahe kindu. Mimi na Mungu.
And that is the teaching. Na nikio ngwerire atiriri, I'm against the feeling good gospel. That is the teaching in the altars.
True.
God will do, God will do, God will do. Now what if riu uria mutongu uria wina makari maguo gukimuhunjiria ke? Kangai ari wa thini tu.
Nita thiko cia thini othe me kanitha-ini. Mareza ruko kuri by the way. Tondu andu marathi gwika uria tondu wathi tuge ni irabu koraga makari maingi meko uguo and stuff. Andu acio ndungithie kumera ati you receive and stuff.
I tell you. And I told people, if I preach to you a God that will give you something someone else has had without God, then my God is too little. Agikongo kuhunjiria Ngai ogukuhe kindu mundu ungi angiona atarabatara Ngai.
True. Wow.
Hey, it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong for me to teach something that someone else is having without God.
True.
It is wrong.
No.
I'm encouraging laziness. Why can't you be like him? God nĩ atigire gũtuĩka atĩrĩrĩ, God who will give us life, a holy God. Nobody teaches about sin. These topics that I'm teaching here, nobody teaches about them. Nobody tells them that gayism, even going to high schools, ũhũthĩre nyamũ ingĩ mahũthĩraga, even masturbation is sin.
Nĩtũrĩũka hau ũguo topic-inĩ ĩyo. Pastor Dan, tũkĩrĩkĩrĩria, he mũndũ wĩingĩrĩte lesbianism, gayism, na no ende gũtiga, no ageretie akaremwo. Angĩka atĩa?
Those people, one, they are levels. They are levels. If you are a beginner, okay, this thing is addictive. There are levels. If you are a beginner, you can live by yourself. But if you have stayed for it, over it, you need a counselor. Okay, you need not even a counselor. You need a man of God. Let me tell you, sexual sin is the only sin without rehabilitation. Kaforeo ne johi ni ugotwarwo rehab. Gutire rehab a sexual sin. They advocate rehabilitation for sexual sin, for gayism, for lesbianism. Gutire. Nona, hakuna. Now what you need is get a godly man, because I tell you, you are not in God. Don't think you and God are friends. No. The truth is, you are not in God. You are outside God.
The problem is, on a past time where haya me gayism, na haya me lesbianism.
And that is why they can't preach these things. You cannot go against what you are in.
Sure.
Nona, that is the problem. Nigiuga atiriri, agikorwo wi hau na ni ugeretio karemo, talk to us. Please look for someone that knows these things. Agwike kindu gitagwo discipleship. It is not a one day prayer deliverance. It's a lie. Let me tell you, there is no deliverance for one day.
True.
Deliverance is mental. The mental. If you are in those, it is a journey. You go learning today, tomorrow, the other day. What? We will deliver you today. Yes, I'll pray. I'll nego command issue. But if I don't give you the Spirit of God, if I don't teach you to remain with the Spirit of God, madeko mugaga terere ate daimono emwe ya umari ethia egathiururuka egoka kurora kana kurio empty yakora ku empty igiraga inge mugwanja kugo ciguka cie inyanya ikaigera. Now, why should I do you deliverance and don't teach you how to be with God? Gokoro dako exposed to more demons on a kafotagio kire. It's better you shouldn't have come. Todo oko igero ne gemugwa jota umanasi. And
so
it is in the
you
Bible.
must first of all wanzie na discipleship.
Yes. Okay. Owagerirwo ni riri. It is a rehabilitation. Gotiri rehab ya muthenya omwe. People need to accept that it is a problem. You need to accept that it is a problem that you need to change. It is a problem that you need to come out of. It is a problem that you need to fight. So you need to get to a person that will take you procedurally out of it. Akwiri atiriri no woka. One, it is good you have come. You are not condemned. That is the first step. You are not condemned. Now what we will do is we pray for you to come daimono ekume. One. Number two, we begin a journey of you retaining God, because the moment you stay without God, 7 more
Lugotweka was makiria ntoreta rohoro wa spiritual things na uhoro wa deliverance ogekwa ritare mwe cigacoka cie nyingi ne jando mararigwa how Pastor Daniel ari tutariria makiria uhoro wigie uhoro ucio tondu mbathene kaundu njigagwo uria guthiaga demon emwe ukaigwa demon emwe yauma ingeni cioka nyingi
na ciokaga niguo riri go secure territory
gogo kondo tutingiuma
okay teneto riria twari rekenderi uria riga riria twari ihiri ingiathire gacagi hurwo ri ndi umwe ri ndathiangagira ihe cia gicagi gwitu twacoka gacagi kau twahurirwo tugerie riu kuhutio twi mob
riu mukaga mwena justice.
Yes, that is what
we must do. Mwena cia kwanyu mwena ihe cia kwanyu
That is what demons do. Cithiaga igoka riu cio gutuingataga ni tuoka ni atuingate. You get? That is what is happening. And the problem is, angikorwo wi hau, do not be afraid to speak out. Get to someone that can help you. Riu ndiui ngumutariria mundu ungimateithia atia. But ni ndi umwe wao. We can help each other. We can grow. We can begin a journey. I have had a journey. Ya my youth ona goku kanitha-ini mana korwo me in masturbation mana korwo me in case in the one we are talking about na mana korwo in our church. You get? Na tukambia gathafari now. Na right now I tell you, some of them are ministers of God. Some of them pray. Pray like no business because they have grown. These are testimony. Riria makakura magio camba wako yaria no tugakorwo haha turehe umwe atutaririe gathabari kau na mathina because I tell you we have them and it is so open. Yabagia high school acio ciana cia boarding how that is where the problem is. Uhituke wingire campus ukehiriria it rotten
na thiko shibedhi muciari riria tuge mwana wake ukumwira mama sitaki kwenda hiyo shule kuna stuff and stuff kwa muciari ugaga that's a good school kube ala expose mwana wake kwa indo ingi na spiritual things like iriashi kamurehera thina baadaye tondu andu ingi mugaga ni ndekire ule ndengira form 1 ndekire ule ndeko kwanza ukamutwara girls school ukamtwara mimi nataka ende girls school nataka ende boys school hakuna hao ni ho guthia korane na mageiza guthia korane tondu ati ndurenda mwana waku agienda but that's the mentality parents have
na ni ugwati muno
ni ugwati.
It is time we teach our generation. We tell them what is wrong and what is not wrong and we say it openly. We say it openly to Kerado. It is wrong. My people, it is wrong. Now, while we kora house, speak out.
Speak out.
Get someone who will. Kafaure.
Ura. Utore tu gira ngoma ihenya. Tiko mwana okajia kumuthekia. He nikujama. Ni ukora ihenya tondu ni muge gutukira. Topic ino ni wide nitore tara gino horo wa high school guthiaga and stuff.
It is big. Taruto kukerari. Turore in no itwarora biblical concept of it. Taruto girora the how it is so open to us. It is so vast.
True.
So vast even cousins are doing it in the house.
Yes.
It is so vast sisters are doing it in the house. Brothers are having it. Magi marato kubuine to.
Guys, next time damu promise twashoka haha na Pastor Dan ntuko tukiaririria muno makiria ukoro wigi topic eyo na njira ndaya.